Hello there, this is Mr. D again with Pathfinder's Computer Honor. This is stage 9 of this presentation, which has to do with keeping track of how much electronics or computer time or TV time you may do in 1 month. So let's bring up the screen of the requirements. Okay. As you can see, it says here, computers, number 9, chart your computer time. It says, spend 1 week charting the time you spent on a computer. List what times was spent on schoolwork, gaming, online, like the internet. And at the end of the week, evaluate with your counselor, family, or group leader how your management of computer time is related to the Bible instructions on stewardship of our time and resources. It's kind of hard for you to show this to me, since this is a presentation to help you be prepared or to even bring you enough information to pass these honors. But I would suggest that you take a look at your week and kind of adjust to really what you're doing. There is a lot in today's world of computer times on, hold on a second. There's a lot today in computer time that's required for schoolwork. And I do know there's a lot of things that kids are drove to that's on video or TV. And us parents, we utilize those tools to hopefully keep the kids entertained as well as become rounded in what they're learning. But there's a lot of things we need to be aware of and to be attentive to, besides the electronics of being gone and, out of reality when they're playing a game. They need to remember that Jesus is there too, and that Jesus is the strength and the fire behind everything they do, or should be. And when they're digitizedly playing a video game and they're gone, lost somewhere fighting a whole civilization, or blowing up a bunch of tanks, or racing down the road, or a river raft, their mind is really not in the area of focusing and learning about God. So you need some time there during the day to be able to get away from that electronics and so forth, be able to bond with God better. The rest of this document says, try your best to analyze how much digital input you are consuming daily. By health guidelines, the use should have no more than 2 hours of time. That was designated for COVID, but I don't know if they can really hold that now. Well, the statement above, I'm sure had to believe, but it's so. I am not sure what is safe in the time or the type of device. I do know that the contents of what we consume during those digital implants into our brains, digital implants into our brains. Digital changes for sure. So we need to remember some things that have been quoted in the Bible. So Romans 14:12. So then each of us will give an account of himself to God. That is a really good one, because we get to account for what we do. And when we're gone on the computer, or we're gone doing something that does not bring honor to Jesus, but brings honor to Satan himself in this world of man, we need to maybe look back at what we got. Psalms 14:12. My times are in your hands. Deliver me from my enemies and from those who pursue me. That's a good one too. Let's see some up here. Aha. That is not Psalms 14:12, but Psalms 31:15. This will be corrected before you get to the video, but that's 31:15. The next one is Ephesians 5:15-16. Be very careful that how you live, not as unwise, but as wise, making the most of every opportunity because of the days are evil. Ephesians 3:1-8. We are responsible for how we spend our time, and God expects us to use it in His service. And let's see what else we got here. Yeah, I see. There's a time for everything and a season for every activity under heaven. A time to be born, a time to die, a time to plant, and a time to uproot. And likewise, there is time to compute and time not to compute. It is very easy to become addicted to computing. And as with all things, moderation is the key to temperance. Yes, you can become addicted to computers. You can become addicted to watching football games. You can become addicted to running. We need to remember everything we do in moderation. At this stage, we're determining if you're doing too much time in digital world. But remember, the digital is just one area of concern that we need to be aware of when we're focusing on Jesus and we're going to grow with Jesus. So the end of this stage has come, and Mr. D, we'll see you again on the next stage. Bye.